Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Take Profit Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, July the 20th, 2021. And ladies and gentlemen, we are already in the second half of 2021. Wow, this year has gone by so very quickly. So I am hoping and praying, ladies and gentlemen, that you have already set up your goals. Know what you're going to do the second half of the year. And if not, I'm here to demonstrate and I'm here to show you what you can do. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, a wonderful morning. I pray that all is well with you. I pray that, first of all, that when you begin to wake up this morning, that you're thankful for what you have been able to accomplish so far. So we're just definitely going to want to get started. And I just want to say I'm so glad to be a part of an industry or just part of an atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen, where it allows me to be able to provide for my family. That's a really really important thing for me. It's the fact that I'm able to provide for my family. And I'm gonna reason why I said this because there are some important things that I want to share with you. Something that recently happened with someone that I'm very very close with, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But what I want to do is go ahead and share my screen, and I just want to welcome you guys to the world markets. And I just wanted to say, the foreign exchange market, the um, cryptocurrency market, the binary options market, ladies and gentlemen, it is here. And we're not going to be, too much longer, really participating in much traditional ways of how we manage our money. So I want to say in an advance to you, welcome to the world markets. It's very important that as we begin to see the changes that are happening, ladies and gentlemen, that we change our mind and our perspective as how we think about things. So we believe that real change begins with positive self-talk and thinking. It's very, very important how we think, what we say out of our mouths, what we think. Again, I say mind over matter. How we think, how we say things, how we phrase things. When we speak, the words that we speak are very, very important. We give life or we give death to situations. So I want to move forward and I want to talk about this particular pie, this quadrant, this four-way cash flow quadrant. Okay. Well, many of you have either heard of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some of you have not. But the author of that book, his name is Robert Kiyosaki. And he had two influences. One was his biological father, and one was a gentleman that was maybe like a stepfather or another father figure for him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, his biological father didn't understand the importance of money. His biological father didn't understand the importance of building wealth and was very uneducated about it. But he was able to get those seeds from his stepfather or a father figure that was in his life that showed him the importance of building wealth, creating a destiny, creating a legacy for yourself, creating a name for yourself. So what he developed is there are four ways that we make money. And in those four ways, 60% of that four pie quadrant works for someone else. Now, this is not to say not to have a job, not to get a job, but ladies and gentlemen, a job is not going to necessarily continuously to help you build wealth. You're gonna have to diversify your thinking. You're gonna have to diversify your funds, your earned income, and really you utilize your job, as a segue in order to fulfill your dreams and your destiny. Many of you want to become business owners, but you don't know how. Many of you have dreams and goals, but you don't know where to start. So Robert Kiyosaki talks about this. And basically he puts things in perspective where it helps you to understand, utilize those things for a period of time, but don't let that necessarily be the way that you create wealth, because you won't get there. You just won't. And that's just the honest truth. 401k is not going to necessarily get you there. 401k is designed, when you retire, that you have saved up money, but this is money that you've earned, that you worked for, that you saved over the years, over a period of years, being in a particular job or position. But it doesn't guarantee, it doesn't help you build wealth. Okay. So that's one way. The 60% that work for someone else, you all are already in a controlled environment. And in that controlled environment, you're told what to do. You're told when to clock in, when to leave, when to take your lunch breaks, when to go to a meeting. Okay. And the next quadrant, he talks about the 35% that works for themselves. And 35% of people that work for themselves, they are contractual. And based upon contracts, if you are not building, or if you don't have relationships with certain individuals, you basically do not have the ability to continue working if you don't have contracts. Contracts is what keep your livelihood. Contracts are what, puts money in your pocket. Without contractual work or anyone picking up the phone to call you, then there's no way for you to make money. So this is for the individual that is a hairstylist, a lawn care professional, a musician, a barber, anything that has a contract attached to it. And even most positions and jobs, most jobs also are contractual, meaning they only allow you to work for a certain period of time. And during that period of time, that could be 6 months, that could be 12 months. After that contract is over, you no longer are contracted to that particular entity. So he said the best way in order to develop a mindset of building wealth and creating wealth, he's saying that you need to become a business owner, because there's only 4% of individuals that are also in this space as a business owner. You are a business owner, someone where you command money, you know how to generate funds, you know how to generate money. Money comes to you, you know how to command money to come to you. You tell money where you want it to go instead of money telling you what to do. When you're on the left side of the quadrant, when you're on the 35% and the 60%. See, there's only 4% of people in the world that actually study and actually go by this principle. And then he said you need to become an investor. An investor. There's only 1% that have the investor mindset, ladies and gentlemen. So in all of this pie chart or this quadrant, he's saying that 95% of the people in this entire world make up only 5% of the entire market, meaning that's not many people that are actually really effectively moving the markets. Okay. He's saying that there's only 95% of those individuals that's only making the market move by only 5%. That's very low, extremely low. But he said there's only 5% of people in the entire world that makes up 95% of the entire market. So that means he's basically telling you that the business owner and the 1% investor are actually really moving 95% of the market, meaning they are gaining 95% of the wealth in the market. That's a huge difference. Only a small section of people are actually have control of 95% of the entire market. So let's move forward. 97% of people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. That's why someone is unknown. And that is so true. 97% of people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. The title of my presentation today is Play No Games when it comes to your family, your livelihood, and your dreams. Dreams are made to come true. Don't allow and don't put yourself and don't continue to leave yourself in the 97% of people who quit too soon. Because when things happen, things don't go your way. People quit. They say, oh, this is not working for me because it's not working right away. It takes consistency, and consistency is really, it's going to basically continue to move you up level to level. So, again, 95 or 97% of people work for people who decided they're not going to give up, that they're going to continue to move forward and they're going to continue to build wealth. Okay. So let me introduce you to a young gentleman that I happen to have as a wealth partner. This gentleman right here, his name is Bryce Thompson. And Bryce Thompson just turned 25 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 25 years old. And what Mr. Bryce Thompson said to himself, he said that I am not going to allow the circumstances in the market allow me to not be able to build wealth. I'm coming for my last name. I will not allow poverty and a poverty mindset not allow me to get to my goals. So what he's done, ladies and gentlemen, he is a Morehouse graduate. And what he has decided to do is he decided that because he decided to come for his last names, he's helping other individuals and other students by providing $100,000 in scholarships for HBCU students. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know in most cases, HBCU institutions don't necessarily always have the financial backing as some of your Ivy League colleges. So what Mr. Bryce Thompson has decided to do is he decided to launch scholarships for HBCU students in the amount of $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bryce Thompson makes $750,000 a month as a wealth partner connected to the same platform that I am connected to. And he makes $750,000 every single month, which is a check that he gets every Friday. Okay, so let's go forward. What I'm going to be talking to you about is the foreign exchange market. And the foreign exchange market, FRX stands for foreign exchange. And when I talk about the markets, this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to show you exactly how you can come for your last name. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen with you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to but before I get into that screen, I'm going to stop here because I have a special guest on that's going to be coming on the platform with me. His name is Julius Hughley, and I recently met Julius through another colleague, another person, another family that I've been able to help build wealth. And I want him to come and I want him to share a quick testimony and his experience, what he's been able to see before I begin to show you how you can build wealth and show you how you can get started. Okay. So I'm going to add Mr. Hughley. Hi, Julius. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm real good. Uh,
Wonderful, wonderful. So, you've been able to have access to this platform through one of my colleagues, Mr. Jesse Thompson. I've been able to help him and his family, him and Marquita Thompson, really changed the trajectory of their life. They are musicians, also, of course, they work for corporate companies, but Jesse is moving, him and his wife is moving to the point where they're going to be setting themselves up so that they don't have to depend on a job for job security, that they're also diversifying their funds, but at the same time they are developing the $1 million or the investor mindset, and through that they've been able to really engage and pull you and your family, you and Carol, in. And I'm so excited to have you a part of the team, and just I just want you to show the people, or show those that are watching, what is your experience, what are your dreams and your goals, and just really what do you plan to do, what's how share with the world what you've been able to experience just by coming into this elite class of education, money mechanisms, and just so forth. Take it away.
yes. Hello, everyone. I've enjoyed this so much since I've been in IM Academy. I've only been in here since the 28th of June. Yeah,
Wow.
and it's just an exciting opportunity because it opens up your mind. It gives me the idea of Wall Street Black Wall Street being reborn, because this is God giving us an opportunity to do some things that we usually would not have been able to do or see and know. The academy is just a powerful tool that I think God has opened doors for us to be able to use. I've
Okay.
made some different trades and have profited by them since I've been in, and it's been a great eye opener. And everybody I talk to, they're excited. They want to know.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Julius. I do have a quick question for you. Um, what would you say for the experience as far as the education through the master traders, the education that you've been? Have you ever heard of the foreign exchange market before?
Uh, well, I'd heard about it, but have not been able to get into it. I was kind of like most people. It's a new thing, and we haven't been taught about it. But once I have gotten into it, I said this is a powerful tool that we need to be able to use to make wealth. And I'm looking forward to be one of your next millionaires.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so very much, Julius, for sharing that information. And ladies and gentlemen, what he's talking about, I'm getting ready to show you right now. What he's talking about as far as the tutelage, the education, the educators, the strategies and things that we use in order to set ourselves up for trade opportunities. Okay. So what I'm going to share my screen. And basically, what he said, he knew, he had heard about it, but most people don't know that the foreign exchange market exists. The foreign exchange market. We basically, we think, stocks and yeah, basically, it's really deeper than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's more so than just stocks. Okay, the foreign exchange market is a huge market, is a powerful market. It is larger than our stock market. It's larger than the markets that are actually connected country. It's a worldwide market. So I'm going to the platform that we have and what Mr. Julius is talking about, because at one point, ladies and gentlemen, we were not. You had to be able to play with the big boys in order to get inside of this market. But the fact that we have technology, ladies and gentlemen, from Guess what? From when technology began, when before the internet became a sensation back in the early or back in the 90s, before then you had to be a huge investor in order to get inside of this space. So now that we have technology, now that things are a little bit more accessible, a lot you can get access to this foreign exchange market. So what I'm going to show you here is my back office. And what Mr. Julius and I have partnered with, we have partnered with an academy called I Am Mastery Academy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap here. I'm going to go to my, what it says, academies. Academies. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where you're going to obtain your education. So if you never heard about the foreign exchange market, here is where you can begin. Or no, I won't say can, here is where you will begin, because you're not going to get this amount of informed, detailed information as you will if you was to always go to, search things on through YouTube or Google. Here is the proof in the pudding right here. I'm going to scroll up and see that you have what is called FRX Academy. Now, the FRX Academy is an academy that's going to show you everything about the foreign exchange market. So if I tap here for foreign exchange trading, you're going to learn the history of Forex. You're going to know what is traded in the Forex. You're going to understand also what countries and what economies are in the foreign exchange market. So if you can see here, these are videos. They're very short. This particular video right here is only 4 minutes. So ladies and gentlemen, if you commit to at least 20 minutes a day, learning 15 to 20 minutes a day, just getting your education on a video, it's going to basically pull things into perspective for you. If you continue to spend maybe 20 minutes a day on education, learning what is Forex, what is the history of Forex, what is traded in Forex, there is a plethora of videos right here for you to learn. What is trading view, when to trade Forex, because it tells you when to trade. There's so many different markets that are open during certain different times, because the foreign exchange market never slumbers and it never sleeps. Okay, it never slumbers, it never sleeps. And the fact that it is 24/7, 7 days a week, ladies and gentlemen, that you have access to gain wealth every single day in this market. We know that the stock market is 8 to 5 every Monday through Friday. But ladies and gentlemen, the foreign exchange market is 24/7. Okay, so I'm going to go to my next academy. Okay, these are just the videos. So I'm going to go to the next academy, which is our HFX Academy. And with HFX, ladies and gentlemen, it is called high frequency Forex. These are much more timed, balanced trading, meaning they're time balanced because they're shorter time frames than you would in the foreign exchange market. You could place a trade for the foreign exchange market and allow the market go in that direction. It could go in that direction within an hour, 4 hours, but in the HFX Academy and high frequency Forex, you are only inside of those trades for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You can do what is called a rollover, but that's something that you're going to learn inside the academy. But again, you have very, very short videos. What is HFX? What is traded in HFX? Trading session times, market participants. What is a broker? These are information that you wouldn't know, and you wouldn't have those types of conversations in regular conversations. You wouldn't even know this information unless you are connected to individuals who are connected to this source right here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward to digital cryptocurrency. So DCX stands for Digital Currency exchange. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where you're going to learn everything you need to know about the cryptocurrency exchange, the cryptocurrency market, how you can develop wealth through cryptocurrency, and why we are currently moving to these forms of payment. While we are using this type of form of economics when it comes to our new money systems, okay? The new digital age, the new money systems. This is right here in digital cryptocurrency. So, and here are also videos. And again, if you spend 10 to 15 to 20 minutes just on one video a day, it's going to basically increase your knowledge about this whole entire foreign exchange market. See, here we have where it's called DCX series and exchange. So this is where you're going to get all of your information. See, if you never know anything about the origin of Bitcoin or the origin of the blockchain, you're going to find that information right here within inside of this educational academy. Never knew how certain coin projects come about, who created them, how they were created, what is the utilization of these new coin projects. See, if you don't know how Bitcoin was created, if you don't know what was the utilization of Bitcoin, then you won't know anything about the markets. And on top of that, you wouldn't be willing to participate in it. But then being the fact that you're able to do so and you're able to have access to, this kind of information, then you're going to begin to see what cryptocurrencies are. And here's a video. What are digital cryptocurrencies? What is a PIP in digital cryptocurrencies? See, we talk PIP language. PIP language is basically when you are actually involved and active trading, how PIPs calculate the money that you're going to get out of the market. So a lot of times if you're trading with $1 or 1 cent, depending upon how the market moves, we calculate those in what is called PIPs. And PIPs determine how much money we can get. So if we're trading 1 cent, 10 cents, or $1, that could be $1. That could be $100, or that could be $1,000 within a certain period of time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move forward. This is where I just showed you where you're going to get your education. There's also videos in this space where you're going to obtain your education. So also, let's go back. We have a fourth mechanism or a fourth stream of income, which is called ECX. And X stands for e-commerce. Okay, here we go. It seems like the internet is moving a little slow today. And maybe that's probably due to the. But again, for ECX, ECX is e-commerce. And what e-commerce is, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that if you have decided you want to build an online store, online account, or maybe an online business, or that's 4 streams of income right there. But it branches off, ladies and gentlemen. You have the ability to resources to give you access on business. So it doesn't matter whatever it is, consultation, certain different consultations. You just be creative with the information and with the plans that you have. So even with e-commerce, it allows you to place items on your website, and we show you how to build that from the bottom to the top. All right. So let's go into our go live sessions. So the way that we put these things in perspective, ladies and gentlemen, is what are called master traders and master educators. And with these master traders and master educators, have different times of the day that they go live. They go live, and these are synonymous with going while the current markets are active. So we're gonna connect with an educator who walk us through educators, show us the different platforms, the other the additional resources such as whatever brokers that they use to obtain the maximum benefit out of the market. We have educators that what they do, they study the markets, they analyze the markets. So right here you see some of our top viewed educators, but ladies and gentlemen, we have over 200 plus educators within this platform, meaning, ladies and gentlemen, that you pay to have elite access. And these educators, they go to work for you. They go to work for you. So I want to show you, I'm just going to pick one channel today, how you can actually have access to our Go Live sessions. So what we have here is the different academies that I mentioned before. I'm going to go into the HFX Academy because this is where I normally, tell people this is a great way to start. Because you have so many people that say, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have enough time to do this, I don't have time. When you speak those things out of your mouth, you're really saying that you don't really personally develop yourself. You don't have time. You don't have time to really take an effect to your success. So basically, you telling me I don't have to make money, but you'll go to a job, but you'll make time to get up and go to your job. You'll make time to sit there for 8, 9, 10, and 12 hours a day on a job, but you don't have time to make money in 3 minutes. That's a third, and not even a third, it's a millisecond of what you would get on your job. Okay. So listen, this is our Go Live sessions. You have the ability in real time to go live when an educator goes live. So there's different times. There's an educator pretty much on at every hour on the hour throughout the day. I don't care if it's from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Again, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. That means that's all day, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see here, we have where you can even go for the very basics. For those who don't know anything in this space, the very basics. We have our educator, Millie Mills, here. She's on for Monday through Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is her schedule right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're getting the bags because we're on live with her. And at the same time, we're able to have access to her and chat with her through the chats. We can ask her questions. She'll answer your questions while you are live in the chat, while you are live making money, while you are actively in trades, ladies and gentlemen. And then she's going to give you some pointers. She's going to give you the answers to the test, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to help and show you how to analyze the charts. She's going to help you analyze the markets. She's going to show you so much information that you're going to have no room to not succeed. But you look at the different time frames, ladies and gentlemen. This is just for HFX. HFX. Brandon Boyd and Josh Lee is on Monday, Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Taylor Marks, Cash Trap Training, the very basic, and then get paid sessions. So he comes on different times of the day. So even today at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, a.m., Mr. Taylor Marks is going to be on, showing you how to get paid. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just not only just for HFX. We have them for all of the different platforms. That means that's digital cryptocurrency and the foreign exchange market. So you can get anywhere from a basic level to a more advanced level just by patching in and tapping and staying close to the fire and connecting with these educators. But ladies and gentlemen, I have access to be able to work with these personally. So even with them being on this platform, ladies and gentlemen, we have relationships with these educators, ladies and gentlemen, where if I call them and say, hey, I want to do a special session, just for my team, guess what? They will oblige. See, this is a powerful thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is a powerful tool. So let's move forward, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move forward. Now, what you get from these educators, I'm going to also show you how they markets, what tools they're utilizing in order to go into the markets. Okay. Quickly too, because as I scroll down to the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen, just the platform as far as the partnership with Mr. Bob Proctor. He has developed what is called the MMX. So that's motivation and mindset, where you can go in and you can listen to some of the things that Mr. Bob Proctor has been able to bless us with to help us develop our mind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So I want to also go into what is called our strategies. And these strategies are where our master educators and masters and traders actually go and help analyze the markets. So I know that so many different countries decided to implement Bitcoin, as a tender for their country's economy. You're looking at El Salvador. These countries are basically implementing and saying that they're going to now start allowing Bitcoin to be their form of payment. That's mighty powerful, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm saying is this is because all of this helps move the economy and the markets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to our strategies. And within our strategies, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we actually analyze the markets. Let's see. Give me just a second here. Green again. So these strategies, ladies and gentlemen, we are taught how to read market structure, how to understand what is called a terminology, support and resistance. And with support and resistance, it allows us to see when there's a great trade execution to get inside of. Okay, it's not a last saying it is unresponsive. Let's see what it's going to say. But it allows us to analyze the market. So we're being taught to do the same thing that the educators are doing. We're being taught to know how to do market analysis. We're being taught to understand when there's a great trade setup and when there's not a great trade setup. We're being taught on sometimes you have to wait on the market. You don't necessarily have to get in, and it takes patience. We're taught how to do those things, and that's through our strategies. So we just don't go in and we just trade. Oh, something looks good, or we see them, or we see, oh, this might be the numbers are moving. So maybe I'll put in as the move the market's moving. No. Sometimes we understand the market makes retracement, does retests. And a lot of times we have to sit back and we have to just watch the next candle that comes about. But all of that is how we determine it. So we have different strategies, ladies and gentlemen. We have strategies for Forex, HFX, DCX, ECX, the harmonic. So if you see here, the Forex is really highlighted right here. These are 9 different strategies, ladies and gentlemen, that are attached with the foreign exchange market. And each one of these strategies are constantly kicking out new trade opportunities, new trade ideas. I know the harmonic scanner has several trade identities to get in, opportunities to get inside the market. Vibrata kicks out probably about 200 trades a day just in this one strategy. Then you have Gold Cup. Gold Cup is constantly kicking out trades. You have levels, you have pivot, steady, DeLorean, bounce back. All of these strategies within Forex give you the opportunity to get into great trade setups, but it's helping you to understand and analyze the markets, okay? The same with HFX. There's 3 strategies: Liberty, Freedom, and Hourglass. When I mentioned that Mr. Taylor Marks is going to be on at 11 o'clock a.m., guess what? He's going to use this strategy right here, which is called the Hourglass, which has developed a new strategy called Cash Trap 3.0. And Cash Trap 3.0 helps you understand certain points. If it's a 5-point trade, that is a great trade to get into, because then that means we already know that the market is moving in a direction based upon our analysis, that the market is moving in the direction that we have, and that's where we get to the bag. Now we have DCX. So DCX is also kicking out trades. Swipe coin scalper is one of our strategies that we use in order to do market analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other digital cryptocurrency coins. See, we use this in order to make money off of Bitcoin every single day, by minute, because what you guys only understand, oh, I'm just going to put my money in Coinbase, or I'm going to put some money in Cash App. But ladies and gentlemen, you're putting your money, you just got to watch it grow. That only happens a period of time. It almost moves like a stock, okay? In a sense. But ladies and gentlemen, we know how to get the bag out of Bitcoin. If I place a trade right now and I set it for a certain period of time, within the next hour from now, guess what? I can absolutely be able to pull that money out of that trade once I have taken profit and put it into my account. I can actually pay a bill today, right now. I can actually pay a bill right now with this particular strategy. And ladies and gentlemen, again, when we have ECX, there's e-commerce, there's strategies. We show you from top to bottom, ladies and gentlemen, how to set up your online business. These are things and strategies that you use and tools that you utilize in order to build your business, your e-commerce business. Okay. So again, these are kicking out trades every single day. So really, in all honesty, over 1,000 opportunities to make money within a single day. Okay. So I showed you the back office. I showed you the different strategies. I showed you the different tools on how to get inside of this market. Okay. So let's see. Now I want to be able to show you an additional piece to how we also leverage OPM. And ladies and gentlemen, OPM stands for other people money. This is how the rich get rich. And this is how we're able to diversify our wealth. We're able to create wealth from numerous avenues. So what I want to show you, because I'm pretty sure you're probably asking, well, how much does this, what is the starting point to get inside of this access to what you are doing? How can I the same platform that you're leveraging money. I'm going to show you right now, because we know, of course, and you know that everything is not free. Ladies and gentlemen, just putting $10, $15 inside of Coinbase to, purchase some Bitcoin, it still had to take money. Okay. But let me help you leverage that to basically a steroid, a steroid process. So we talked about HFX, we talked about DCX, and we talked about Forex. Okay. And we talked about, what does it take let's talk about what does it take to get inside of these different platforms. So ladies and gentlemen, what I am showing you right here is the cost in order to get inside of the markets right here. I said it takes, maybe if you were a millionaire, it took a lot of money in order to get in the foreign exchange market. But since we have technology, ladies and gentlemen, we are able to offer this to you at a low amount of $234.95. But hold up, because now we are celebrating 8 years inside of this platform, ladies and gentlemen. These prices have been slashed down. So each individual academy that you're seeing here, it's not $234.95. We've actually dropped the price down to $209.95, but it carries a monthly subscription of $174.95. Now hold on, before because sometimes you lose people right here where it says monthly. If you lose people when you have to tell them that they have to spend something monthly, because they're already saying, well, gosh, I already have my bills that's monthly. All those things come monthly. Your car note comes monthly. Yes, I do understand that. Your insurance is monthly, ladies and gentlemen. But if you have access to this platform right here, you would not have to worry about a $174 monthly payment. You wouldn't even have to worry about your $600 car note and insurance payment, because you have now tapped into a market that will cover that for you. So again, Forex 234, which we've slashed it down to 209. HFX 234, which we have slashed that down to 209. DCX 234, which has been sliced down to 209. And then we have the elite package. The elite package is what I recommend everyone to get, because you're not only getting just one of those academies, you're getting all 3 of those academies. You have access to every academy within the platform. That includes Forex, HFX, and DCX. So it's basically telling you that you have an unlimited amount of an unlimited opportunity to really get to the bag. You have unlimited opportunities to make money. So don't just make money in one academy, make money in all of the academies. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, if you were paying any attention, you can do all of this on the go. Learn and earn on the go. So if you're just really now, you say, I want to focus on really making some money in HFX, but I don't know fully how to do that right now. Guess what? We send you trade opportunities, whether they're not even in HFX. They could be in Forex. They can be in digital cryptocurrency. But the fact is, if you say, I'm gonna take one platform and I'm gonna learn it, but all of a sudden I'm getting trade opportunities and trade ideas to get inside of a Forex trade, do that, because only thing you're getting is a trade idea, and you copy and you paste it. All you're doing is copy and paste it. The answers are already given to you. All you have to do is copy, paste, and press buy by market or sell by market. And you're actively in the trade, making money while you're still learning how to trade in HFX or DCX or whatever, vice versa. It applies for each academy. So again, I recommend the Elite because you have access to multiple opportunities to get yourself inside of a trade ideas. Now, with the Elite package, we've also sliced that down. So it's not $324.95. It's actually $275.95, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be doing this up until August the 7th. So I encourage you, while this is low, to get in and position yourself to get in. $274, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to spend that on clothes, you're going to spend that on hair, you're going to spend that on groceries, you're going to spend that on a lot of things that you really don't need. You really don't need an extra pair of of Jordans. You don't really need extra, let's say, extra motorcycle note. You want to buy a motorcycle, if you already have a bike in your garage, and you want to get another motorcycle, and that bill could be $274. Why not invest that $274 into a platform that could give you 1,000 motorcycles? Okay, what not invest this money into a platform that can tell you or show you or position you to set up your whole entire. If you want to build a motorcycle business, you can do that right here inside of this academy. Okay, now I know I mentioned the $174.95 and these monthly fees of monthly subscriptions, but ladies and gentlemen, if you know anyone else that can benefit from this, ladies and gentlemen, you can also get that monthly subscription free to you just by telling someone else about this. But it doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you another opportunity that is also going to be beneficial to you. So everyone can tell you the risk, but an entrepreneur can see the reward. So when I say, if you refer to active customers, your monthly subscription is free. But let me tell you something else, ladies and gentlemen. You can also become your own independent business owner. Your own independent business owner, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how we're able to leverage. This is how the rich get richer. This is OPM, ladies and gentlemen, because you're able to become a home-based business also within inside of this platform, ladies and gentlemen. So that means I have over access to 400 plus tax benefits just by becoming a business owner. I won't get that type of tax reward if I worked a regular job. You probably have less than 12 tax benefits that are available for you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to become a home-based business or your own independent business owner, ladies and gentlemen, you have access to 400 plus tax benefits that are readily available for you. So I also within this platform decided to become an independent business owner. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the different opportunities, because this is now how you can able to make residual income. This residual income, ladies and gentlemen, can also, if you say, well, I'm nervous about the monthly subscription. Guess what? Your residual money that you can get from this platform can cover your monthly subscription. This residual, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to be getting a check every Friday, can be put towards building your broker account and leveraging your broker accounts and being able to invest in more digital cryptocurrency coin projects before it is even announced to the masses. So let's go here. Platinum 150. Basically, if you look at here on the left corner, left column, Platinum 150 is basically the amount of money that you would get on a monthly basis. So we start off with $150 just by helping three families. If you help three families, you will get a residual check of $150, which broken down is $37.50 every single Friday. Okay. Again, next we have Platinum 600, all because you've helped 12 families. You begin to get a check for $150. That's a check, $150 that you get every single Friday. So remember that $174 monthly subscription or that $274 monthly subscription by getting the Elite. Guess what? You can put that towards that subscription. Simple and easy. Let's go forward. Platinum 1000. These are when you become a Platinum 1000 because you help 30 families. And those 30 families that are also utilizing the exact same platform, they can decide, hey, I want to build. And if a Platinum 150, you've helped them develop $37.50 every Friday. And it goes further from there. Platinum 2000, that's $2,000 a month. Platinum 5000, that's $5,000 a month. Here, you making $60K just in residual. And just imagine what you're doing in your trading. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Chairman 10 is where it definitely will begin. Chairman 10 is $10K a month. 10K, 10,000 a month. Because you've helped 500 families. You get a check now for $2,500 every Friday. Let me stop here because I have a person that's very, very close to me who makes this. She's a six-figure earner. And ladies and gentlemen, it's very important I talk to you about this because she just recently lost her mom. And in this particular platform, she was introduced to this platform 5 years ago. She did not know 5 years ago that she was going to have to bury her mother. But ladies and gentlemen, when it came to arranging the funeral arrangements, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she had no problem dropping a bag on a table to the funeral home directors to let them know that, hey, I got it. You know why? Because she leveraged this right here. She leveraged the fact that she makes residual money because you never know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. But the fact that she was able to sacrifice, the fact that she was able to listen to the person who invited her to this particular call or this particular presentation, she saw the value in it. And when she saw the value in it, she moved forward. She didn't know that 5 years later that she was going to lose her mom. She didn't know that 5 years later that she was going to have to, if she didn't make a move, she would have to wait on the insurance company. She didn't even wait on the insurance company, ladies and gentlemen, because she had the money. And this was what she did. She leveraged and she became a residual home-based business. She fired her boss. She was a teacher. And she now makes more than what she was making as an instructor, ladies and gentlemen. It goes deeper than this. Chairman 25, that's $25,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen, because you helped 1,250 people, 1,200 people, over 1,200 families. You're now getting a $6,250 check every Friday. And it goes further from that. My mentor, Dr. China Bethley, she's right here, Chairman 50. She's helped 2,500 families, ladies and gentlemen. She gets a residual check of $12,500. Let me tell you, that is so phenomenal because you can build several businesses from that. You know how many different applications that you could submit to the Secretary of State for several businesses that you want to begin to develop? Amen and amen again. Chairman 100, my other mentor, Dr. Jewel Tanker, she's become the first African American woman within inside of this platform, this community, that makes $100,000 a month. She gets a check for $25,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen. She takes her $25,000 and she puts it right back into the market. She puts it right back into cryptocurrency, where when she puts it in cryptocurrency, ladies, she's able to pull out $100K at a time and do whatever she wants to do with it. It goes deeper than that, ladies and gentlemen. Chairman 250, that's $250,000 a month. Chairman 500, that's $500,000 a month. And remember the young man that I introduced you to? This young man right here? Mr. Bryce Thompson? Ladies and gentlemen, because he saw the value inside of this platform, he makes $750,000 monthly. And that's a check that he receives every single Friday. Now you tell me, do you have enough time to make time in order to build and come for your last name? You have people that are attached to you that's going to be looking for ways to make money. They're going to be looking for ways to build a portfolio. They're going to be looking for ways to make sure that their family is taken care of long after they're gone. This right here is a blueprint. If you're getting a $6,250 check every Friday, $274 is not going to mean anything to you. If you're getting $6,250 every single Friday, this is not going to matter to you at all, because you're going to get your return on your investment 1,000 times over. So, ladies and gentlemen, make a decision. When it comes to your family, when it comes to your livelihood and your dreams, don't play no games with that. Welcome yourself to your new future. Now, I encourage you, if you're watching me, if you're watching this presentation, I want you to get back with me so that I can help you get started. I want you to get back with me so I can show you, so I can basically help plan a strategy for you or assist you on how you can become the same as those individuals that I talked about. What makes you different than Bryce Thompson? Nothing. It's just that he saw an opportunity and he decided that he's going to be the 3% or that 1% investor, that he's not going to play no games. He's coming for his last name. And he's going to make sure that everybody that's connected to him come for theirs as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, what will you become? Get started today. Don't delay. Don't delay. Don't delay. Don't make promises. Don't say, I'm going to do this when I'm able to get my money, because when you do that, you never get your money straight. You know, some people say, well, I'm going to do it around this certain time. I'm going to do it around the 16th. I'm going to do it on this day. I'm going to do it on that day. And when that day comes, ladies and gentlemen, you do nothing. Be a person of your word. Be a person of your word, and be a person of your leverage and your legacy for those that are connected behind you and those who are necessarily your family. You have individuals that's not necessarily family to you that needs this right here that I just showed you. You don't have to know everything coming in. You don't know how to say everything. Know what to say. That's why you partner with an individual like myself, who's going to also guide you. If you're coachable and you know how to stay near and close to the fire, you can be great. Mr. Julius, I'm going to bring you back up, sir, just very briefly. Just very briefly, I want you to, give some last and parting words, and we're going to end this out. Thank you so very much. So, Mr. Julius, take it away.
Yes, I enjoyed this call also myself. And I'm encouraging everyone that get with the person that brought you in and allowed you to see this call, because it's a powerful future that is being unfolded for us. And so I'm glad that, and I thank lady for allowing me the opportunity to be part of your family.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Julius. Ladies and gentlemen, Julius is one of my wealth partners that he stays close to the fire. If he has questions of things that he don't understand, guess what? He has no hesitation by calling me, texting me, and asking me, how do I do this? What do I need to do next? Can you help me set up this? And the fact is that I'm there for them, because that's what needs to happen is we need to be there for each other. Because when I came into this space, I didn't know anything about the foreign exchange market. But what I did, I plugged in. I stayed close to the fire, and I stay close to the fire now. And that's why we're able to make the decisions and do the things that we're able to do right now. I'm thankful, ladies and gentlemen, that I partner up with this particular platform, because now I also am obtaining residual income from this platform, which allows me to do so much more. So if I want to help another individual, I can help that other individual. You know, for anybody that comes in and they actually and they come in under me, you know, where I help fund your broker account. I help give you money towards your broker account, because sometimes when they do come in, they sacrifice. They came in with the last few dollars that they had because they saw an opportunity. And when they do things like that, you never know how God turns around and helps that person. You know, they say, "Well, man, I sacrifice." Guess what? You never know. I can touch somebody's heart, touch my heart, and say, "Hey, just because you did this, I'm going to give you some money towards your broker account." So, ladies and gentlemen, I just thank you so very much for being able to come on here and watch this presentation. It's very powerful information. The foreign exchange market is a powerful market, ladies and gentlemen. Your banks are involved in this, and they're not giving you any, and I mean any, they're not giving you any money towards and putting it in the markets. So I want to leave you with this quick Bible verse. It says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companions of conceited and dull-witted fools, or fools themselves, will experience harm." We don't want to experience harm in your finances. You know, we want you to level up. We want you to see that there's so much more than just what meets the eye. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for coming on and watching this presentation. This is Take Profit. Get started. You know, contact me, reach out to me for any information, any questions that you may have, so that I can address them. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. This is Take Profit Tuesday. It is now 10 o'clock. So those who are just getting up out of it, listen, the stock market's been open. You know, the London market's been open since 2 o'clock this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have had access to be a part of the London market and made some money in a London market that moves very volatile before 10 o'clock a.m. So welcome, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Julius.